Hello, ladies. This is Sisters on Love, Life, and Keeping It Real. I am Stephanie. I am a love coach and expert. I'm here with my sister, Tanya. We are both number one best-selling authors on Amazon, bestseller in 5 categories for our book, Misadventure's Guide to Ultimate Empowerment for Women. Harness your power and thrive in every area of your life. It's a book collaboration with 22 of us women authors that are in it. It's very, very exciting still. I don't think it's going to wear off ever.
It is.
So what are we talking about today, sis?
Well, ladies, get comfortable, get your favorite drink. Let's get right into it. Today, let's just talk about a lighter matter on laughter and love. And what does that look like?
So
How important is
laughter
laughter?
and love. I love that. So, I think it's important and to be able to laugh with your partner, to be able to be silly at times, goofy at times, just to have similar humor, right? Somebody can have a dry sense of humor. Maybe that works for you. Maybe it doesn't.
Right.
But laughing with your partner, I feel, is very important. Obviously, there's that fine line of, if that's all your partner wants to do is be silly, or never take a moment serious, well, that's a whole different ball game, right? I mean, you want to be able to have somebody that you're able to laugh with, but at the same time have serious conversations with. But you can be silly. You can bring out that childlike self in you, and that person doesn't look at you like you're crazy, right? Like it doesn't,
right.
Like wants to play along with you, or you just know when to do that together.
Yeah, doing it together, I think, is important because you can have someone where they're the funny person and then what you say they take serious, right? I mean, you can. And so it's on both sides, and they're like, oh, so what did you mean by that? And you're like, damn, I was joking, right? Like you joked and I took your shit as funny and we laughed it off. I mean, literally. But it's almost like just same as anybody that can't take what they dish out. But then when they're, you're being funny, you're like, I was joking too, and I need that. I need us to laugh off of this, and I need to be able to joke as well. Just not you're the whole comedian in the relationship, right? So we can both be funny. So I think just it is important because it makes things lighter, it keeps you younger, and it brings fun, it brings joy to the relationship to be able to joke around and be able to have silly time, and just relax in that way.
Well, just like Samantha said, I'm probably not going to quote it correctly on Sex and the City. As she said, when we're doing this, like face down, that causes more wrinkles than when we're like smiling, right? It's like it makes you lighter, it makes you younger. I feel like if you can kid around with your friends and be able to laugh about silly things, you should be able to also do that with your partner. And if you're dating somebody that's constantly serious all the time, that can become draining because then you feel like you have to be constantly serious all the time for this person. I mean, everybody should be able to have that moment where you can just break down and laugh or just do something stupid or silly. I mean, I have stupid, silly dances that bring light into our relationship because I try to be sexy, but I'm being goofy at the same time. And it makes my partner laugh, and vice versa. He has like his, silly dances and things like that he does. Or like I said, our humor is pretty similar when it comes to even movies, right? It's the same thing. You can have a movie and you're both trying to find a funny movie and you're sitting there thinking like, this is the most dumbest thing I've ever seen. And he's laughing or vice versa, right? Like you kind of want to, not saying you're going to always think that every single joke is the same. I'm not saying that at all. But if you're constantly watching movies that are like, clearly these are not funny, they're just, stupid guy movies or like something that's beyond funny, that could also hinder a little bit. But yeah, laughter is important in relationships.
Laughter is very important. Yeah. You have to be able to have a good time because serious all the time, life is serious. And so you have to have a place that you can come to and release all of that and just kind of enjoy life with some humor. And sometimes when things hurt or things are heavy, you can bring some humor into it as well to kind of get through it because you laugh to keep from crying. Well, I know I do a whole lot in life, right? so do I. There's that part. So, I mean, it's healthy as well in that area. So,
and be able to laugh, at yourself too, because life is too short. And I feel like, again, being serious all the time or not being able to laugh at your own mistakes and take it with a grain of salt and also have that forgiveness piece. It can be so hard to forgive ourselves for things, but being able to laugh it off and be like, that was a learning lesson, I mean, there's, looking back at past relationships that I don't have any animosity for anybody. I look at it like, that was a learning lesson. I can laugh about it now. I mean, at the time, no, there were some things I could not laugh at. Now I can just be like, that was a growth spurt. We all have them, and that was mine. And that's what I learned from. And now I can look back. I mean, I know you, sis, have gotten me through some relationships that you brought humor to when I was like pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, okay, now this is the real thing. And then I was laughing so hard. I'm like, okay, now I could take it not so serious or so like, life is about to end type of thing. I can take it with a grain of salt and not be so in the moment.
We do that a lot, and we have, and that's good. But we do that where we could be frustrated in any area of our life, and we could get on the phone with each other and we're cracking up at the end, even of maybe the situation itself. Right. Even if it's not fixed yet, but it's just, we got that laughter out in the meantime. So that you have that strength to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. You just took the words out. Yes, exactly that. It brings the strength to keep going in any relationship. So hopefully you're finding laughter in your relationships, ladies, and your relationship isn't so serious, because laughter is so important in all aspects, in life. Obviously, like Tanya said, there's times we don't want to take things, you want to take things serious at times, but for the most part, find that laughter, find that joy, find that place that you can just be silly with your partner and with yourself. So thank you for joining us with our podcast today. And we appreciate all your support as always. And again, leave any comments, questions below that you want us to touch on. We're going to be, our goal is to start podcasting twice a week, not just once. That is our goal. So, and then hopefully even 3 times a week and 4 times a week and all of that stuff. So thank you for listening.
Yeah, we're just here. Just remember to continue to keep lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down, and find something this week to laugh about. Until next time, ladies.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.